Hey guys, it's Sunday. I'm fresh from church and a haircut. As you can see, I'm still scratching because I haven't even washed it out, so I'm still kind of itchy. But I wanted to share a quick message. It's one of my personal favorites to witness in real life, and it's courage. People who are courageous or brave or who step outside the box to make themselves better, or maybe they don't even know the end result. They're just not scared to take that step or make that action or say those words, whatever it may be. Things like that impress me. I take that as a joy to be able to experience. So I saw something today that really blew my mind, and it ties back into what happened at church, but I don't gear it towards something that's spiritual only. I mean, courage could be anything. This is just where I witnessed it, and I was really impressed by what I saw. I sat behind these two kids. They had to have been 10 and 8, maybe, and they were horsing around, as kids do. And then when the service started, they sat down. They were obedient kids, but when you put two kids next to each other, they're both guys. They're gonna fight. That's what you do up until whatever. Um, anyway, the pastor broke off and asked for if anybody who needed healing or prayer to come up and receive it. And you can look around the room and you can see all the people who are thinking about it, who you can see the idea on their head or in their eyes, or even they start holding the body part that was actually hurting. Some went up and some didn't. The youngest boy, though, despite the person who's watching over and kind of waving them to sit down and kind of just, hey, sit down, be quiet, let's watch this, the young boy went up and he said that it was something with his hand or whatever, his wrist, and upon his hands being laid on, he got he got healed, and he almost fell back receiving the gift of healing, which was cool in itself. And as the day went on, the service ended, and I saw him raise his hand to receive Christ as his Lord and Savior, which again, I don't mean to go off to a spiritual spin. I don't mind if you do. There's a pause button that the Lord blessed you with on Facebook as well. But I thought about it. I was like, man, that was cool. He received Christ just because he had courage. He wasn't afraid to get up in front of people that he didn't know, walked up there, spoke into a microphone about what was wrong with him, while all these adults around wanted to do the same thing but couldn't do it. And so that was pretty sweet because I luckily I got kind of a stoic face. People tease me about it all the time, but so it hides some of the things that I'm nervous about when I try and step out into something that may not be in my comfort zone. So I appreciate newness. I appreciate boldness. I appreciate courage. And if you know me, you'll see I'll reach out and I'll give you a handshake or I'll send you a message or a text telling you that I appreciate some of the things that I witness that I witness, whether you realize I'm watching or not. That's one thing I'm huge on, is I like surrounding myself with people who are just courageous. So I was inspired by it, and I'm sharing this that maybe you can decide to call that guy or girl, step out of your comfort zone and start your business. Pick up a book and learn that new skill. Do what it is that you've been afraid to do. Whether you know it's a good or bad experience, you'll never know until you do it. That's one thing that's huge, is we need to get out of our own way and just do things. If it's in your heart, chances are it's going to lead to something awesome. So don't let something like your own self keep you from being courageous and taking off in an endeavor that may take you somewhere farther than you even realized it. Like that kid, he just went up. I'm not even sure he knew what he was doing. Got healed and then got saved just because he was not scared to go up and see what happens next. And I think that's something we should take from that little boy, as odd as that sounds. I would follow that kid. I saw that boldness, and it was inspiring. So I hope y'all take this throughout your week and apply it to wherever it is that you can in your life. And well, Cowboys got a bye week, so I guess I'm just chilling with the family today. But I'll talk to y'all later, friends.